Well, hello there, Libra. It is so good to see you again. I hope you're having a great day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. We're so glad to have you. We are going to be doing your September general tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path and any advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. Okay, and Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Okay, so I feel like there's a little bit of something coming in. And you may... it could be some kind of a obstacle or hurdle, something, that is preventing you from going the way that you want to go. But not to worry, that Spirit has your back. It's not the end of this path, right? It's about redirecting your energy. Really, I can't remember. Did you have the squirrel spirit last time? Because there's the squirrel, right? Co-create. The idea that Spirit is coming in to help you with this situation. The thing that I'm getting here is that, the redirect your energy, and balance. I feel like you may not have balance right now maybe in a certain situation or in your life. It feels like it's more in your life. Yeah. You have a lot of family and friend energy coming in. You have travel and family. You may be planning to go visit family or take your family on vacation. Your family may live a distance from you. You may be wanting, family, friends, and guides, and then a consciousness of lack. You may feel disconnected from your family or friends or, particular someone, because we have the loving woman, but gender doesn't matter. Yeah, a little bit of fragmented energy here. I feel that there's a little bit of this energy that you may have had, your energy, you have your energy going in a certain direction. I think your reading last time was that you were really working on your career, and then you realized you also wanted love or connections in your life. It's a little bit of that energy again. It's not that you're on the wrong path. It's that you're putting too much time and effort and energy into one part of your life, and your life is a little bit unbalanced. So it's about redirecting your energy. I know I was kind of having difficulty with that a little while ago, and I put kind of the three main areas of my life, the three main goals that I wanted to kind of be working on at this time. And then I literally every hour, and I did this just for a week or something, just to kind of be able to get a visual of where I was putting my time and energy. I would put a little, I had a pie, pie chart. It was all hand drawn pie chart. And then I had, a section for each of the three areas of my life. And then when I, every hour, I would kind of put a check mark of what I had spent the last hour, where I had spent my time and energy. Was it in work? Was it in my own spirituality? Was it in my relationships? Wherever it was, I kind of and I made sure that I was really also putting my time and energy into those three areas of my life that meant the most to me. So I feel like it's almost something like that. Like you've put your time and energy into something that you do want, but it's too much of your time and energy. So it's about just taking a look. Yeah. Oh my gosh, really lovely energy. Four of Wands. Yeah, very much family. Very much family, or having some type of celebration, having wedding, it's wedding, you know, wanting to heal perhaps a family connection, you know, maybe a marriage, because we have the Hierophant here, you know, trying to bring something either back together or to take it to the next level. This is celebrating happy family, happy home. You know, once again, on top of there are two people dancing. You know, if you don't have, you know, somebody, I'm not saying you have somebody coming back, but, you know, for some of you, this is more like a family, kind of like I have a very strong family sense here. And it doesn't mean that you actually have to reunite with, you know, some past love or something. It's just a kind of a healing bond within a certain dynamic of people. I think this is more than just one person. And it could be family. It could be also maybe a work situation. And once again, you know, it's not as if, you know, say for instance, you are divorced and you have children. It's not that you're necessarily reuniting with your ex, right? But it could be about how can we get the family dynamics to be well, you know, so that the children feel good in the connection, you know, that they feel loved by both parents and everything is good. There could be some conflict there because we have conflict here, and we'll get to that. So your present energy is, you know, you have friends and colleagues and you have time for a nap. I feel like you may have been taking time out or time away from your friends and colleagues, perhaps to work on your career or build your financial stability, or you had a health issue, or, you know, anything else. It's not like you pulled away maybe because you didn't like them, right? Or maybe you did, but it's kind of like this energy of you had something else that was really important to you. So you went and put your time and energy into that, right? But like squirrels, right? Squirrels kind of like, can, you know, it's that fragmented energy of, you know, I don't really have a plan here. So my energy is scattered. I'm jumping from one side of the path to the other. I'm looking, you know, for the best acorns I can find, but I don't have a plan. And I think that that is part of this, is that you're coming back to wait a minute, I need a plan. Maybe I need to use Mary Sue's pie chart, you know, but it's kind of like that, you know, wait a minute, all of a sudden I think you realize your friends and family or colleagues, okay, you don't feel as attached or bonded to them, and you're missing that in some way. You want to move forward. You want to have victory in your relationships, but maybe at this time you feel like, you know, when we get busy, I know, like when I get really busy, especially when I was teaching, and I would get really busy, especially at the beginning of the school year, you know, I would be like to my friends that weren't teachers, I'd be like, oh, I can't go out, you know, I got too much to do, you know, and it could be just that you kind of are now missing people that you had to pull your energy away from for a short amount of time, but now you're really missing them. Yeah, Hermit energy, 10 of Cups. I think you're recognizing, okay, wait a minute, I put too much time and energy into something. You could have kind of gone into this Hermit energy a little bit because you could have had a little bit of a dark night of the soul, okay? But I feel like you're coming out of that. You know, you've gone within, you've looked at maybe the fears that you've had maybe in some of these connections. Sometimes when we go through a dark night of the soul, we pull our energy back from our relationships and then kind of go into this hermit, finding the answers within, putting our time and energy, you know, into our work a little bit in order to hide from our relationships. But here you are, Queen of Swords, your energy coming out of that, because look, she has her back to this darker energy. This is much brighter. See, this is all dark. You're coming back into this brighter energy, but you're also recognizing, hey, wait a minute. These people, or maybe you're looking for new connections, right? New loves or something like that. That is really important to me. I want to go back and redirect my energy and not put it so much on maybe my hermit energy or working on my career, because you have the 10 of cups on the bottom. So it's kind of like, I like this because I feel like you're coming out of being in your head, right, about things, and you're getting back into your heart. What is going to make my heart feel good? Yeah, having the strength, I think that it's a little bit like you may have been a hermit for some time. So it's taking a lot of courage and strength to come back out. I know when I went through my dark night of the soul, it was, I've had 3, but the one was pretty intense. And when I was coming out of that, I had to say something to a couple of my friends. I need your encouragement to come back out and start seeing people, and being part of the group, because it's almost as if you've been in this hermit energy maybe for some time, that you're kind of like used to it, and you've built up all these barriers, healthy boundaries, but it's also a little bit like you're kind of just maybe a little stuck in the hermit energy. You may want to reach out to a friend or a family member and just say, could we get together, or something like that. So I send you lots of love and hugs, especially if you've been going through a dark night of the soul. And if you're not sure what that is, there's a lot of information on YouTube and the internet, because I feel like for some of you have been in that dark night of the soul. The nice thing is that when you come out of it, you're in the sunshine, right? And that you will have that very soon. Because your obstacle that you are overcoming this month in September is, recommitting, I think, to yourself, where it is you want to put your time and energy. I think you are redirecting some of your time and energy, and maybe overcoming this conflict that you may have had with family members, or people in your life, your relationships, whether they're work, personal, love, family, friends. It's almost like I'm recommitting myself to where I put my time and energy, and I would like to kind of clear up some of this chaos and conflict in my life within my relationships. I don't feel like this is kind of a relationship that's like totally severed. It's just kind of like it needs to be cleaned up. To me, it's kind of like, I'm seeing all of this like dust in the air. It's really like clouds, but it's kind of like, to me, it looks like dust. Is like, I just want to clean up my relationships. And I know that in order to get them where I want them to be, I just need to put some more time and energy. Look at this. We have 7 of Pentacles. Knowing that when you put your time and energy into your relationships, that you're going to get back, it's planting the seeds. And even if it's new relationships you want to start, it's planting the seeds, putting your time and energy, redirecting your time and energy and putting more time and energy into this, committing to doing this, right? Because I feel like you had the 10 of Cups on the bottom. I think I've already shuffled. Look, you have the 2 of Cups, I feel like you're recommitting that relationships are really important to you, because here's your advice. This is where you're going. Community, which to me is kind of like the soul tribe. You could be actually searching for your soul tribe, especially if you're coming out of a dark night of the soul, searching for a soul tribe. And now you're going to put time and energy into actually actively looking for those people. But once again, there's a strong sense of wanting to heal, to reconnect to family members, or bringing family members back together. You want the community to come back together. Look at this, Empress and happy success, right? The Empress is also the energy of a mother. You know, she's pregnant there. She has the baby. And the energy of, I know if I put time and energy and love and nurture my relationships, that they will be successful. It's understanding that, I feel like it's really almost like you're understanding that this is really important to you. Oh my gosh. Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. I feel, Libra, you know, it could be somebody coming towards you. I really feel like this is you taking action on this, you know, of redirecting your energy, of really kind of going within with the Hermit, right? And understanding what's really important to you. I know, you know, when I went into my dark night of the soul, one of the things is that I realized I was putting so much time and energy into my teaching, but in a way it was preventing me. I was almost kind of like using it as a way, as an excuse, right? To not have to put time and energy into my relationships. And then you get to this certain point where you realize like something happens, you know, and you're at work and you realize, wait a minute, nobody really, you know, maybe cares about what's going on in my life or whatever. You have like this aha moment, and it's kind of like, yeah, okay, wait a minute. I need to have people in my life that really care. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Libra. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Libra, yeah. You know, this is like, this is a little bit of a love, to me, it is a little bit of a love story. Okay, but once again, it could be family. It's strong connections here. You know, you've had a broken heart. Something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And because of that, you may have directed your energy into building, you know, they're showing me this, like, I think it's a rock wall, okay? But to me, it looks like a pile of money. Like, you may have been a little bit like the squirrel that just, like, is hoarding acorns, right? Like, you've just worked, you've just been like, I'm just collecting as many acorns as I can. I want the biggest pile of acorns that there is, right? Or I want to collect so many gold pentacles that I can build a wall of gold pentacles, you know? And it's kind of like you've been building walls, okay, around your own heart because something didn't work out, you know? And, you know, part of our soul journey, our evolution comes through the difficult relationships that we have in our life, whether they're romantic, family, or friend. I feel like something happened, you know, a while ago, but that energy shifted you from working with an open heart into perhaps a dark soul. You have gone within. You've taken a look at the lessons that you were meant to learn because of these relationships. The way that we evolve our soul is through our relationships. And the more difficult the relationship, a lot of times the more evolution, the progress that we make. And I feel like you've done that. You've gone within. You've looked at the lessons that you were to learn, right, with this difficult situation. For some of you, you know, you could have been ostracized by your family or something. You may have withdrawn your energy completely from them because, you know, they didn't appreciate what you had to share, or they didn't like the career path that you took, or the person that you married, or whatever, right? And my heart goes out to you because I feel like there is a lot of pain here. But you've gone within, you've done the healing, and now you're understanding. You know, with the Ace of Wands here, it's that fresh start again, right? Having that new beginning. But it's also this wanting of a new beginning with maybe people that are already in your life. And I feel like there's almost a sense that it's not going to be the way that it was, right? Because something has happened. It's not going to be the way that it was, but you're still excited. There's this sense of, yes, but I really do miss these people. I want them in my life. And if it's toxic or abusive, of course you don't. But it's kind of like, I want them in my life in some capacity, and maybe doing what you can to help mend any bridges, that have been kind of severed during this time. Because we have the sun. I feel like you're getting the inspiration that, I do want to be a part of this group, or a part of a group. So if you don't want to return to a certain group, it's kind of like, okay, I'm willing to put time and energy into finding my group then. Because I know from reading the comments, a lot of you feel like you never fit in with your family. You've had a hard time finding your own soul tribe. But now I feel like you're willing to redirect your energy to putting it into finding the people that do accept you, that you are willing to give to and allow them to give to you. And it's beautiful. I mean, I just can't even tell you what lovely energy that is, with the sun card, the celebration, the wedding. For some of you, it could be a wedding, but it's definitely the happy family, bringing a group of people together and celebrating with love, with the Knight of Cups there. And then these two cards, right? I mean, it's just so beautiful, Libra. It is just so beautiful. Okay, so let's pull a soul truth card for you. I do personal readings, so if you're, interested in that, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see. Oh, am I in my head or in my heart? Yeah, because when we're in our head, and I feel like you've had your energy directed from your head, working on trying to find acorns or building a wall or whatever it is, right? You've been in your head. Even the Hermit is a little bit about being in your head. But now you're shifting your energy back down into your heart chakra. When we're in our head, it is all about fear. We are making decisions based on fear. And when we're in our heart, we are making decisions based on love. And there is only fear and only love. And if you are fearful about something or relationships or whatever the situation is, it's about saying, okay, thank you. It's really your ego that's bringing you the fear, and saying, thank you, ego, for trying to keep me safe. But I still have love for these people or this situation, or I'm looking for people that I will love. Because your ego could be saying, oh, don't search new people, because if you search new people, they're going to hurt you like the past people did. So I like this, that you're saying to your ego, no, there's only fear and love, and I choose love. So when the fear pops up, say, thank you. Thank you for keeping me safe, but I am open, I am vulnerable, and I am willing to allow love back into my life. All right, so what is the quality of your self-talk? Because this really is about self-talk, recommitting to what it is that you truly desire. Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of your own life. When your head meets your heart is when miracles happen. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and in your dreams. Wow. That's pretty incredible, because I feel like, when we're in this fragmented energy, right? That's all about the head. That's all about our fears. It's all about, being a squirrel, and I'm running over here looking for acorns, and, And now I just feel like you really are redirecting your energy towards those things that you're passionate about, that you truly love, instead of making decisions based on the fear of losing things or sometimes we get in our head and we allow those energies because we don't want to also think about how sad we are that certain people aren't in our life. So instead of feeling those feelings, we get up in our head and we distract ourselves by collecting acorns or working on our career or something like that. Well, I am going to leave it there. Libra, I wish you so much love and light in this situation, all your situations. And I do appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, subscribing. And I hope you have a great day. Enjoy your journey. Much love and light to you. Bye for now.